Edge guarding, a win condition in Smash. Edge guarding successfully results into taking stocks without as much effort as, say, a raw kill move. This is definitely the case if the opponent trying to recover has a below average recovery that cannot reach very far. But against the better recoveries in the game, edge guarding becomes very risky, since if you mess up your edge guard against those better recoveries, you will lose stage control and have to deal with the opponent's stage control. If you see Smash at top level, most top level players stay on stage instead of edge guard to keep their stage control at all times. They usually won't go for edge guards unless it's for a mix up or they absolutely have to. Now I want to focus on a certain character at top level. Inkling. Inkling is some of the better characters in the game who struggle in taking stocks. She doesn't have a raw kill move she can use reliably in neutral like other characters in the game. One of the ways Inkling has to consistently take stocks is when she's in advantage state, which is most of the time edge guarding. In today's video, I'm going to be going over why Inkling's edge guarding is very good, and why Inkling players have to edge guard more often than not than other top players in the game. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys leave a like and subscribe to the channel, really helps out a lot. And yeah, let's get into Inkling's amazing edge guarding. First things first, let's see what Inkling is capable of doing off stage in terms of her airspeed and recovery. According to Ultimate Frame data, she has the 12th best airspeed in the game, so she can go pretty far off stage very quickly. In terms of her recovery, everyone knows this recovery is very good. As long as Inkling has her double jump, she can go anywhere below the stage. Her roller jump also helps out with recovering as well, but using roller jump in the blast zone won't guarantee you will grab the ledge every time. It is also important to not angle your up B to get the maximum distance out of it. So looking at her airspeed and her recovery, she can go anywhere she wants off stage if she needs an edge guard. So if you see that there is an edge guard possible, it is most likely possible. That's pretty much it for that. Let's get into the moves she can edge guard with. The first move I want to talk about is her back air. This move is good at everything, including edge guarding. The most standard way of using back air for edge guarding is to do a falling back air from ledge or from the stage. This move is active for 5 frames, so it is pretty active and will stay out for a little bit. Inkling's back air is also slightly disjointed at the tip of it, so if the opponent tries to challenge her back air, Inkling will most likely win that interaction at worst trade with the opponent. Another way you can edge guard with back air is to follow your opponent when they are going down low to recover and to catch a double jump with a jump back air. Since back air is active for 5 frames, you can also 2 frame with it pretty well. If the opponent misses this tech, they probably won't lose their stock since they'll just be back into the air again. This is probably Inkling's main move of edge guarding. You're going to be using this move a lot. If you see an Inkling edge guarding, it's probably going to be with this move. Inkling's back air is great and all, but let's get into another move, shall we? That's also really good. This move is Inkling's forward air. This move is active for 12 frames. 10 of these frames is the sour spot of this move, so you can gimp characters very easily with this move. You can also cover the ledge very well with this move if you do a jump forward air at the ledge. The next move I want to go over is Inkling's neutral air. This move isn't the craziest in terms of edge guarding, but it has its uses. This move is very hard to react to, so if the opponent doesn't see it coming, it is very hard to attack it from a stage spike. A way you can use neutral air like this is if you whiff your forward air or back air per se, you can do a double jump neutral air and it catches your opponent off guard a lot of the time. Now let's talk about Inkling's other aerials, starting with up air. Inkling's up air is not technically an edge guarding move, but this move can be used if the opponent is at really high percent and you can just drop down up air and they will die off the top. Not the most useful thing for edge guarding, but it's something to keep in mind for a mix up. Lastly, Inkling's down air. Inkling's down air is probably your worst aerial in their kit. This move is super slow at frame 16 and has tons of anti-lag. So using it off stage carelessly can lead to your death because it has a lot of anti-lag. There's still a couple things to note about down air. This move can go below the stage and can 2-frame pretty well. The sour spot of down air is also slightly stronger than sweet spot of back air, so this move can kill at higher percents more than back air can. That is pretty much it of all of Inkling's aerials and how they can be used to edgeguard. Now let's look at Inkling's special moves and see why those are good for edgeguarding as well. Now let's start with a special move that the opponents hate a lot, especially if they have bad recovery, her up B. Usually when Inkling uses up B to edgeguard is when the opponent tries to edgeguard Inkling when they miss and they bump for double jump and Inkling up B's in their face and they're pretty much set from that. Another way you can edgeguard with up B is to go off stage and up B to the ledge. If the up B hits the opponent, you are pretty much good to go. If they don't and they go low, you can just finish off the edgeguard with a back air. Another way you can edgeguard with up B is that if you try to edgeguard with a back air or something and you miss, the opponent will try to jump past you, but you can up B and they have to recover with no jump, which makes edgeguarding a bit easier. You can also stage spike with this move. The opponent can tech it, but that almost never happens because the opponent never expects up B, so you can stage spike with this move pretty well. Now that we have the cheesy move out of the way, let's get on to our other special moves. The next move I want to go over is Inkling's Splat Bomb. How Splat Bomb works off stage is that it goes super high in the air and then comes right back down. There are two ways you can edgeguard with Splat Bomb. One of the ways you can edgeguard with Splat Bomb is to let the Splat Bomb go off stage by itself, going at a high angle. If the opponent comes back to the stage, you can ledge trap them. The second way you can edgeguard with Splat Bomb is to jump off stage with the Splat Bomb with a jump down beat, and the Splat Bomb covers going high, and you can cover low with a fair or something. You can also snipe opponents with Splat Bomb off stage, but they are likely to come back to the stage, so you have to be ready for that. That's it with Splat Bomb. Let's get into the next special move, Splatter Shot. I think this move is one of Inkling's best moves in terms of edgeguarding on stage, since just shooting it at the ledge prevents the opponent from going high or recovering high with a special move. Splatter Shot can just interrupt a lot of recoveries, like tether recoveries for example. This move can be really annoying for the opponent off stage, especially if they don't know how to get around it. Now the last move I want to talk about is Inkling's Roller off stage. If you do a jump side beat off stage, you'll be very far off stage very fast, and you'll have your double jump as well. So that will be very useful when you're trying to edgeguard someone. That's pretty much everything you need to know about Inkling's edgeguarding. Now let's talk about 2-framing for a little bit. You can 2-frame a lot of recoveries with down tilt. You can also 2-frame with down smash, but it is not as consistent as down tilt since the hitbox is not as low as down tilt. Inkling's edgeguarding is some of the best in the entire game, but it is important to always keep stage control from time to time. So you want to mix in your edgeguarding with ledge trapping as much as possible. But if the opponent has a subpar recovery, it is always important to edgeguard them as much as possible for a guaranteed kill. In conclusion, it is important to smartly push your advantage as Inkling if possible. Go off stage against bad recoveries and stay on stage against good ones. And yeah guys, that's pretty much it I need to say in this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys leave a like and subscribe to the channel. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.